Sheesh. All right. Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Nitty, back with another reading. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aquarius. Aqualators, what's up with it? What's up with it? Okay, so anyway, what's going on with y'all? You guys about to have an offer soon. I guess we should start with that, because I seen offer, and then right here I got mediator, but I didn't even like do anything with the decks. I just shuffled them up. But anyway, let's see what's going on here. So some of y'all about to have an offer, all right, or somebody's gonna be trying to like play fair with you. Yeah, here we go. Scared. So I see games. It says scarcity tactics, but this may have been somebody who played games. Hey there, good morning, little party. Perry. All right, so anyway, there's gonna be somebody who wants to be sensible with you guys. So maybe, what's up, Chantelli? So there's maybe somebody who's, trying to interfere in relationships, because we got third party, multiple lovers. Yep, somebody's kissing ass. So somebody's about to try to kiss up to y'all shortly. Somebody wants to make peace. This is strategic too. So somebody could be trying to interfere on a relationship that you may have. At this point, we got Libra, but if not, this may be somebody who you guys find to be aesthetically pleasing. So this may be posed as like a temptation shortly, but it's because it's somebody who's, either trying to make amends. Could be a Capricorn, all right, or somebody who's very popular, because I've seen 10th house. So it could be somebody who's very popular, career driven, or somebody who's higher up. All right, this could be somebody who's actually just kind of hating on, either if they're not hating on a actual relationship you have or jealous of a relationship you have, then they're hating on the way that people idolize you guys, or how people love you guys, or like the experience that you may have. So it may be like, I don't know, sometimes it could be like just maybe wisdom. You may have knowledge or understanding that maybe they don't have. You know what I mean? So they may be trying to kiss up to you by maybe being a little bit more, let's say maybe even being a little bit more friendly. If they're not trying to be romantic and not trying to be like seducing, then they're just trying to be more charming, more playful, more outgoing, more optimistic around you. You know what I mean? So kissing ass can just be like them just sucking up to you. You know what I mean? Like they may be fond of you, because the Pisces energy could be like people who are fond of you. So you may be kind of attracting people who are higher up, higher status, more attractive, or just people who idolize you. You know what I mean? Where they're infatuated with your way of doing things, or they just find you maybe cute, adorable. They adore you. You know what I mean? Or these could be people that you'll adore. One of the two is happening here. All right, so some of y'all, this could include that you guys may be dating. Yeah, we got the Imam Kohli, root chakra. So it's about fourth house. Yeah, so fourth house energy. So it's feeling at home with yourself. That's why. That's why these experiences are coming, because you guys are feeling at home with yourself. And surely people are going to be trying to invite you guys for different experiences. One, to get to know you. You got the 9th house here twice. So you're about to have a lot of meaningful experiences shortly. Probably a lot of meaningful conversations as well with the 3rd house, and a lot of expanding, because we also got a lot of Jupiter energy now with this abundance. So Jupiter's come out 3 different times. So it's going to be a big experience for you, a lot of life-changing experiences for y'all. All right, so even the invites that you're getting, or the opportunities that you're getting. So some of y'all, this could be even to like date literally famous people for some of y'all, or to maybe encounter these people, have conversations, deep conversations, like insightful conversations where you're gaining a lot of wisdom and a lot of information at one time, where you may pick up years of information. Case in point, I'll give you a story of it. Way back in like 2014, I think it was 2014, Colorado won the High Times Cannabis Cup. And Colorado had just like legalized weed around that period. So if it wasn't that year, it may be like 2015, 1 to 2. But what had happened was California hadn't been legal. So people from California who had been skilled growers from that time and point, right, went to a state where they didn't have as much information and took over 30 years of information and compressed it. Within 2 years, Colorado was like one of the lead marijuana producers. Created like, I think it was like 13 tons per year they were doing, which is a lot. Right? And I only knew this because I was dealing with the industry at that time. So anyway, what I'm saying is the people that you may be interacting with, they may be giving you so much wisdom that it may be years in advance of like stuff that you would have had to work hard for. So you may be just kind of picking this up. You could also just be learning this on your own, you know what I mean? Because the Pisces energy can just be very intuitive, and you can maybe like, just kind of pick it up. All right, but you also may pick it up through like interactions that you're having with different people. All right, so there could be jealousy of maybe your strategy and your way of doing things, the way that you guys like, I don't know, deal with people, the way that you interact with people, like your social skills. You may be increasing that. That may be, and it may be just that people are making it easy on you. So that could also be something that's like part of it, because you're going to have a lot of meaningful connections and a lot of meaningful conversations. So people may be just kind of viewing you as a big deal, viewing you as very knowledgeable, maybe even kind of like otherworldly, like you're not like everybody else. So they may kind of play you up like that, where like you have this big impact on them, and they'll have a lot of big impacts on you in the way they communicate. So it may change the way you view yourself or the way that you kind of like express your personality. All right, so you may be encouraging people to do that. Here we go. Oh, so you're gonna have people observing how you're doing it. So people around you, their momentum may slow down, like their reputation, maybe their the attention that they were getting may slow down. You know what I mean? Like people will notice it. People will notice what's going on around you. I'm not gonna say it's changes, because it doesn't really say like changes. It just kind of seems like the way that people are. My bad, yo. My brother was calling me this morning. Everybody likes to call me and check up on me. What's up, Kimmy? Hey, enigmatic one. I ain't see y'all in there. I just be focused, y'all. I don't even be seeing y'all. Is that Majesty in there? Oh, it's Kimmy. Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah. Okay. So anyway, people be watching you guys moves a lot. That's something that you need to know. Also, there could be people spying on you at work, or spying on you, like your reputation. It's your reputation. Like people could be wanting to slow it down because you're being noticed. Like you stand out. Like maybe it's somebody who doesn't socialize a lot with everybody, but you're attractive. We got Ace of Wands and the Hermit. So, and it could also be like you inspire people with a lot of deep thoughts. Like you may say stuff that people maybe learn from, because the Page of Swords is here and people are like watching you, and they're watching you in your career, or they're watching you and like the way that you move. It's just really in your movements, how you move, how you express yourself. Like some of y'all, it could be people who kind of want to humble you or want to slow down your progress or slow down your momentum because of all of the recognition that you'll be getting, or that you will be getting soon if you're not already getting it. You'll be getting it soon, because people will be basically trying to be strategic to have relationships with you or have some type of connection, bond, or experience with you. You're going to notice that people want to have some type of experience with you. All right. So some of y'all could be like random trips that you may be taking unplanned. You may not even think about these. You may just kind of get like, I don't know, they may just kind of, or people may like make these what do you call it, unrequested trips to you, you know what I mean, just to kind of get closer to you. So this could be a lot of different invites, maybe to people's houses, famous people's houses, popular people's houses, attractive people's houses, like people you maybe always wanted to like be around. These experiences maybe just be happening, because we got the moon here. These are people who are secret admirers. In this deck, these are people who are secret admirers. The moon's not always that way. Sometimes it could just be people who play you up to be bigger than what you are. Not saying you're not like a great person or like, you know what I mean, whoever you are, right? What I'm just saying is sometimes people just kind of have a fantasy around who you are, and there's an intention to try to get closer to you. So a lot of that is like kissing ass, playing things up to be bigger than what they are. You know what I mean? You have more of an aura. That's what it is. You're going to have more of an aura, and people are going to be trying to like pay attention to like, how'd you do that? Like, where'd this come from? You know what I mean? Because you may be acting, I'm not going to say you're acting, well, maybe you are acting unusual, but it's not that. They're just viewing you in like a more like godly, like, oh yeah, of course, there we go. That makes sense. Ha, that makes sense. Okay, Aquarius is that God complex. So that's what it is. They're viewing you now in this moment as in a more godly complex. You know what I mean? Or like as a person who can't do no wrong, person who has knowledge that other people don't have, person who has experience, extensive experience that other people don't have. So you're being viewed and looked at in that light, you know what I mean? Where you're being inspirational, and people who don't even know why they feel the way they feel towards you, they're just drawn towards you. You know what I mean? So, and you'll have people who will be jealous of your vibe, because it's like they didn't want to see this expansion come your way, but it's kind of like something that's coming from the inside out because of the Hermit here. The Hermit is self-reflection or self-discovery, but on a deeper level. One that's like, it kind of like you're checking your, oh yeah, with the ninth house. Ninth house is the same thing. So, and the Virgo is a 9. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, boom, bow. Look at that. Look at me putting it together. Wow, mind blown. All right, so anyway, what this is basically, so ninth house is usually about like long distance travels and all that, but mind broadening experiences. That's why they call it meaningful relationships that come in when they're in the ninth house. But it also means that the things that you're learning gives your life purpose. And the Hermit is the same person who's like taking some time out for themselves so they can figure out, what is it that I really want? What would make me feel fulfilled? Because like the Hermit comes from the 8 of Cups. He's going into the little mountain. If you look in the 8 of Cups, the traditional tarot, you'll see him going into the mountains. He's going into a little spiritual retreat so he can sit to himself. And that's where you get all your secrets and all these answers. So that's why when I said with the ninth house, it's looking like you're bringing all this information from like higher realms, but it's information that's coming from the inside out, where you're starting to recognize, like through interactions with people, through having these like, or just like through conversations, you're starting to understand like a deeper meaning. like situations start having a deeper meaning about yourself. So like, you know, any interaction that you have or any experience that you have, you start seeing where it stemmed from, how it happened, why it happened, you know what I mean? And you're starting to recognize certain patterns of behavior, you know, in yourself and in others. So it's also inspiring other people to pay attention, you know what I mean, and start looking deeper. Or maybe they're studying more. Maybe they're, like I said, listening to you more, watching you more. It's a lot of it. You're gonna notice that people are watching you. And like I said, some of y'all, the intention is to slow you down or to try to humble you. You know what I mean? Because of like the way that they see other people are like, some of y'all say swooning over y'all, or, you know what I mean? Like it's like a jealousy from the back. Like, damn it, that could have been me. You know what I mean? So, so look out for that. All right. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Cancer, Gemini, Sag, Pisces, Aries. No, not Aries. Yeah, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo. I said Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I did. All right. Yeah, you guys may be looking really dreamy during this time when all this is happening, where people are just idolizing you and playing you up to be a big deal. All right, so anyway, Aquarius, thank y'all for rocking and rolling. Thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all kicking it, you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you so much. What'd you say? No, I hope it is you grow out your beard. You say you hope I grow out my beard? Somebody else was saying that too. I probably will. I like the shade a little bit, but I probably will. You know what I mean? I know it's just hair, so I can grow it, cut it. I just was doing it because it was, you see how it'd be a little light here? I got to put more oil on it. That's why I've been cutting it low, so it can fill in. Because I used to have my beard like, whoa. So I got to fill it in, you feel me? I knew you was going to say something too, boo. All right, not you. I mean, maybe. I don't know. But somebody just messaged me, so I'm just talking shit. Did you say you were giving us a new freaky picky card? I thought about it, Chantelli. I thought about it. I think I will. I probably will. I was thinking about doing pick a card today. I got to do a personal reading at 2 o'clock. It's like an hour. And then after that, I got to do a video. And then, so I don't know. I'm about to run to the gym real quick, try to knock out this leg day. And if I get back in time, walk the dogs out, and I got like an hour and some change, like an hour 15 or so, then I'm going to do that. But damn, but then I need to charge my phone again. I don't know. I'll make it work. We'll figure it out. But I was thinking about doing a pick a card. So yeah, pick a card would be fun. So fuck it. We're Saturday, we do pick a card. All right, Saturday, we're going to do it. What you think? Who the fuck is Libra? I have no idea who that is. All right, anyway, I'm gone, y'all.